Hello bookworms! Today I'm here to do my November wrap-up. So this is actually going to be a lot quicker than any of the other wrap-ups that I've ever posted because I read less books this November than I have in years, unfortunately. I really have to get serious and focus next month in order to make my Goodreads goal because I have no reason not to make it, and I'm really sad with how little I read this month, but I just had a really difficult time focusing just with everything that's been going on in the world. I feel like it's been stressing me out, and I work in New York City, so I'm traveling there every day, and I'm just constantly like concerned that something's gonna happen, which is probably crazy, but it's just the way I am. So anyway, I was only able to read a total of 3 books this month, but I really liked all of them. So the first book that I read is Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. This is the 3rd book in the Anna and the French Kiss companion series, and through watching BookTube, I have come across a lot of people who did not like this book as much as the first 2 books, but I really loved it. Like, I thought it was great. I really liked Isla and Josh. I think that part of the reason why I enjoyed it so much is because Anna and the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door both spend a good portion of the book, like more than 50% of the book is them kind of chasing each other and like leading into the relationship, whereas Isla and the Happily Ever After from like page 1 was all about the romance between Isla and Josh, and the entire book was about their relationship. So I thought that it was really fun and like really nice to read about a couple that was an established couple like throughout the whole book. I just really enjoyed it. I thought that Josh was a great character. I really liked that he's so into art. I liked that Isla's into comics. I loved that it took place primarily in France, back at the school where Anna and Etienne met. I loved the cameos from the other characters toward the end of the book. It just like made my life. Like, I was so pleased once I got to the end of this. And although Isla and Josh had a kind of tumultuous relationship at points, I just really enjoyed reading about them. Like, there were times where I was reading it and like sobbing on the train. So I was just like, oh no. And like, I don't know, it was just like a roller coaster ride of emotions, but I really loved it. And I ended up giving this book, I believe, 4 out of 5 stars. The second book that I read in November is The Elite by Kara Cass, which is the 2nd book in the Selection series. I found that I did not enjoy this book as much as I liked the first one. I thought that a lot of the things that annoyed me about the first one were kind of amplified in this book, like the love triangle, which just drives me nuts. Like, I just really can't even stand it at this point. That was like a major factor in it, and America just really drove me out of my mind because she would be with the prince and be like, oh my god, I love Prince Maxon. How did I not see this? And then like he would leave, go in the other room, and Aspen would be there, and she'd be like, oh my god, I actually love Aspen. Why did I think I loved Maxon? And it's like she had the attention span of a toddler. Like, she just loved whichever man was in front of her at the moment, and it like drove me crazy. I do enjoy like all of the political things that are happening in the book, and I obviously love reading about like the dresses and the food and like the different things at the palace, and I really liked like the Halloween party and stuff like that, but I definitely did not like it as much as the first book. So I'm planning on reading the 3rd book next month just so that I can like finish out this trilogy. It was a very quick read, very enjoyable read, and I did hear a lot of people say that this was their least favorite of the trilogy, so I am hopeful that I will be enjoying the next one just as much. Believe I gave The Elite 3 out of 5 stars. And the final book that I read in November was a very long book, and that is Winter by Marissa Meyer. I actually posted a really long video yesterday. It's today, but yesterday because of uploading and stuff. My friends Melissa, Cassie, and I did our November book club, the Spines with Wines book club for Winter with Marissa Meyer. It is the 5th and final book in the Lunar Chronicles trilogy. I really loved it. I felt like it wrapped everything up very nicely. I really enjoyed everything that happened with all the characters. I love that there are no love triangles in this book. There are 4 different ships that are just like so good. Like, they're so good. None of them are a love triangle. Each one of them is very unique, and I just thought it was really, really good. Like, it went above and beyond my expectations because I was not so certain how I was going to feel about it. But I think that Marissa Meyer did a wonderful job of just wrapping everything up. Again, I don't want to like go too far into it because there are spoilers, but if you have read it and you do want to talk more in depth about it, then you should absolutely watch our book club because we spoiled the heck out of everything. So it is very in-depth, and yeah, I just really, really loved it. I ended up giving Winter 5 out of 5 stars. Those are all the books that I read in November. Very sad. I'm ashamed. This has never happened to me before. I don't even know. Even the month where I had all those terrible headaches, I still managed to read like 9 to 12 books during those months. So I don't even know, guys. It's horrible. That was horrible. I have to move on and focus and just get excited about December. I think that winter really got me excited to read a lot of the things that I already have, so I am really looking forward to that, and it's nice to know that there aren't too many books coming out this month because I can just focus on what is already here and I'm not being distracted by anything else. So I will be posting my December TBR very soon, and I will see you guys then. Bye!